When I was a young man put in prison, I was 17 years old, and I did not rob and steal because that's what I want to do. I came up in the neighborhood where my daddy left my mom. I came in the hood where my life was cut off. I came in the hood where I saw my family go through suffering.
Okay, so for the Black community, is there like a protocol we should know as a community to give support to those that need it? Like when it's needed, like is there a protocol? Is there something we all need to do?
Here's the thing. I'm glad you asked that. Here's the thing with Black preachers. They're going to get mad for me to say this. Muslim, Jehovah's Witness. I'm so sick of people that say they represent us and represent God. I'm so sick of folks that can get your money on Sunday, but can't help you on Monday. I'm so sick of folk that can prophet lie to you and tell you what God said, but God didn't tell them go to the highways and the byways and the valley. God said, be wise as the serpent, humble as the dove. They ain't tell you none of them scriptures. So I'm so sick of people that's in leadership. One brother that I do respect, and I say it on this channel, I respect Freddie Haynes. You know why I respect Freddie Haynes? People say whatever they want to say about him. Freddie Haynes been representing the people for years, and they hate him. They try to say he's racist. Ain't nothing racist about him. Even me, myself, I should listen to people what they say about Freddie Haynes, and I prejudge him until I got to know him. Oh, girl, you ain't hear me. Till I got to know him.
Talk to him.
I don't respect too many men. But Freddie Haynes, I respect him. You know why I respect him? He know what it's like to be rejected. He know what they do to the white blacks. He know that we don't have no justice. He know in many years he sat back and watched churches just pray but never do nothing. So he had to step out to feel like he's racist. He had to step out. When you don't do what the normal do, when you're not spiritual blind, locked up, they say you got the devil in you. But soon your third eye open, they don't want to receive you. Why? It's because you've been blinded by the system. And the system is to keep us bound. The system is to keep us against one another. And what Freddie Haynes trying to do is open our eyes. We don't have another Martin Luther King and a Malcolm X. He's the Malcolm X and Martin Luther King for the people today.
Yeah.
His voice needs to be heard. Why? Because I don't believe in a lot of these people. I'm sorry. I don't care how saved you is, how much you speak in tongues. I don't care if you show that you done gave a car to your church, you done bought somebody a house. That don't move me. You know why it don't move me? I'm from the streets. I got to give you a little something to get something. You give me $1 million, it ain't gonna hurt to give you 10,000 because I got 10 more million coming around the corner. That don't impress me. What impressed me is when you suffer with your people. What impressed me when you lay your life down for your people. When I was a young man put in prison, I was 17 years old, and I did not rob and steal because that's what I want to do. I came up in the neighborhood where my daddy left my mom. I came in the hood where my life was cut off. I came in the hood where I saw my family go through suffering, so I chose to get in the streets to survive. Is it an excuse? No, but I didn't know nothing else. I only knew what I saw. I only knew what I thought was good for my house at that time. But if I had a brother that would have pulled me over instead of trying to make him shine like Mike Jones, if I had a brother would have get in the valley with me and say, look, man, let me show you another way out. I had to go through the system for somebody to decide they want to give me a chance. And they still didn't give me a chance because the DA was standing over and say, look at him. He's this. He's a drug dealer. Let's put him away. Let's show Dallas that we mean business. He's selling crack. Gave me 40 years.
Like he'll forever be that.
Not going to forever be that. I didn't have nobody that can relate to what I was going through. Before you judge a man, get to know him first. Before you condemn him. They count me, watch this, they count me down and they count me out. But God count me in.
Hey, man, come on.
So when I hear all these people judging these young brothers, calling him a thug, calling him a gangster, you got to get to know him. Like Joker said, when you meet him, you're going to say, I don't know what happened on that tent. who this kid is. And so my point is, if they right, give them a real chance. White brother, white Christian brother, let me share this with you. White Christian brother, let me share this with you. I know you in your motion, you're driven, you want revenge for these two brothers that look like the best brothers, kid that you can imagine that you can find on earth. There's always a dark side to everybody. The Bible said, judge nothing before time. What done in the dark come to the light. Let me help you, my Christian brother. What if Anthony and them put their hands on this boy? What if he was scared? What if he stabbed them out of fear? Doesn't say what if. What if that he wasn't looking for no trouble? What if he came to sit with his friend and just talking and just kicking, passing time till it start raining? What if? What if this kid walk up to him and didn't tell him the right way, but try to tell him a tough way? Why he couldn't say, hey, man, you know, our coach don't want you under this tent. Can you please leave? Come on, y'all. He didn't come to him like that. He struck his ego. He might have struck his pride. But what if Austin took an opportunity to play tough and it causes his life? What if? What if y'all wrong? What if y'all judging a kid that didn't intend to take no life? God see this. God gonna see your heart. And although they say they're a Christian, you get up and say you love God. But the Bible said if you don't forgive your brother, your heavenly Father won't forgive you.
So let me ask you, Bishop, knowing Karmelo Anthony, meeting him, knowing he didn't intend to do this, knowing that this was not, he did not wake up that morning like, ooh, I have a problem, I want to murder somebody, and I want to spend 35 years of my natural life or half of that in prison. What is prison going to do to someone like Karmelo Anthony? If you don't mind speaking on...
I want to say two things.
Please.
First, I'm going to tell you what hurts me the most. Joker. You know what hurt me the most out of all this? It's us, man. Everybody stick together except us. Some black brothers don't even give the brother a chance, man. There's some brother, he got this show. I sure wish he could meet me. I want to tell him he's so retarded. You know why he retarded and ignorant? He's speaking out of his emotion. He want to tell blacks, these black kids, they killing one another. We know. But you can condemn them till Jesus get back. That ain't gonna change them. But I never heard him say, maybe they went through this. Maybe I need to talk. Maybe they didn't have this and that. Maybe they need, I don't think he can say they this. But I never heard him say, maybe this kid might not be what he did. Maybe he's not the murderer. So I think what's gonna happen for Karmelo, God is trying to reach his house. I just gotta be honest. Sometimes God allowed us to go, just like Austin lost his life, God is trying to get somebody's attention. It's the vice versa. Maybe God is using this situation to bring his dad, his mama closer to God. I don't know, but it's somebody that's connected to this name. Just like I'm connected to it, somebody that God is trying to reach. A lot of time we call a good life. It's when we have a good home, a good house, a good job, but we don't have God in our house. Sometimes God know what it takes to get our attention, man. I prove it. I didn't come to God the easy way. I heard the white man wrote the Bible, King James was a homosexual. I heard they gave it to our ancestors, the white man taught us this book. I went through the whole process. I started practicing Islam. I started practicing Islam. I started practicing 5%. I started reading all kind of books because they put in my mind, the white man gave us this book and to control us and manipulate. And it sounds so true because I look in there where it say, I'm the master and you the slave. And I look into that and I thought about it and it persuaded me to walk away from the Christian faith.
Right, you was going away from that because you felt that was their control over us.
Controlled over us. And so that education that I thought I had, that's why I be laughing at brothers that be trying to educate me. I got a brother that go to my church, he trying to bring me back to something I already done studied and went through. I'm laughing at them. They're on the old news. I stayed in Pennsylvania for 15 years. Everything come through.
All religions.
All the religions come down there. So ain't nothing we ever heard. I heard the spiritual, the satanic, but I didn't heard it all. And so, but when I was in prison, I had to lose my mama to get me where I'm at today. Because my mama told me to give my life to God. She was a Christian, and I didn't become a Christian because she was a Christian. I became a Christian because she gave me access to hear Christ for myself. She said, whatever you do, give your life to God. And I believe that in that place, y'all hear me, if Karmelo turned his life around to God, God gonna find a way out that place. Why? Because he did it for me. I tried Islam. I tried the religion book. I tried spirituality. I tried that. Ask anybody. I walk around the penitentiary. Salam alaikum, salam.
So wait. So let me ask you: do you feel prison? Karmelo coming in green. He's green to the streets, to criminality. Will prison make him a monster? Will prison make him a criminal?
No. It would help him because in prison you can educate yourself. First of all, his brother gonna embrace him off top. They're gonna show him love off top. Off top.
To keep him out of trouble, or
yeah, we ain't gonna get in trouble.
Okay.
He's almost marked as a star now.
Yeah.
We're not gonna even touch him. His name already been in the system. It's already written. People already done got on the phone. I told you, we done say, hey man, that's how take care of that little brother. They said they gonna do it with their life.
What age were you when you got out?
I went in 17, 15 years, 17. How much did you?
Yeah, it's like you
32?
right there. Yeah, you right there, 32.
Yeah, 32.
Let's just say the 30-year-old Eli, if you saw a young Karmelo coming in, knowing that you already have picked up the Bible, you've already started preaching the word to others, what would you personally have done with a young Karmelo Anthony as he came in?
Tell him, hey, little brother, hey man, I don't know how much you're in God. I'm pretty sure he brought up his parents, they confess to be Christians. So I'm pretty sure people that introduce him more of Christ, like since he been in the situation. I tell him, hey man, get in God. Because one thing I realized about the Bible, he said, I give you a peace that the world cannot give nor take away. People can say whatever they want to say. Man, that Bible is something else. I ain't never seen a book like it, man. That's why I laugh at man when they said man wrote it. If you said man wrote that on his own, you made him a god. It's no way possible a man could have that knowledge without being inspired by God. It's impossible, because I never seen a book like it, man. That book have the ability to take a fool and change his mind, take a killer and change his mind. You know why? Because it's built up on love. Yeah. When you see people that say they're a Christian, I don't care they white or black, you don't see love in the situation, they're not a Christian. Prove it, Eli. The Bible said we never seen God at any time. How can we say we love God and can't love one another? Love don't say, give him 35. Christian don't say, get revenge. He killed this innocent one. Christian don't say, the real Christian say, oh Lord, I feel sorry for the Anthony family, the Metcalf family, and I feel sorry for Karmelo. God, how can you get the glory out of this? How can we take a tragic situation that God gets some glory out of? Man, I'm gonna tell you what messed the world up. Woo. I'm gonna tell you what messed the world up. If Austin Daddy would have got up in the courtroom and said, you took my son's life, but I asked God to give you life. I don't want to see you go to prison. I want to see you give your life to God. If God can gain your life, I'll gain life through my son. A real Christian. Y'all play too much. That's why these folk don't impress me. You know how they would have shook the world? But your Bible said the blind lead the blind. You got a bunch of devils in there. Yeah. And you got an opportunity to touch a kid's life and to change the world life. What if he would have said, I'm not going to use this as an opportunity for the world to be divided? Yeah. Because the Bible said a divided house cannot stand.
Come on.
I would have said, I'm hurt. You took my baby. And it's possible my son could have walked away or my son should have did something different. I'm not wanting revenge. And I don't think you intend to kill my son. That's a true Christian, because he know. But you took my son.